Say this to any woman and she'll be instantly attracted. Psychology tricks. The right words can open hearts in ways that actions sometimes can't. Have you ever wondered why some men seem to effortlessly capture a woman's attention while others struggle to leave a lasting impression? The secret often isn't just about looks, wealth, or charm, but rather the art of speaking in a way that taps into deeper emotions. Whether you're trying to ignite a spark on a first date or strengthen an ongoing relationship, knowing what to say and how to say it can be a game changer. In this article, we'll explore psychological strategies that can instantly make you more attractive to women. These are phrases, ideas, and ways of communicating that connect on a profound emotional level, creating an undeniable allure. And the best part? You don't need to be a silver-tongued Casanova or a dating expert to master these skills. By the end, you'll have the tools to make a memorable impact and forge stronger connections. Read on, because the right words could be the key to creating a magnetic bond. 1. Compliment her intelligence, not just her looks. To truly capture a woman's attention and spark attraction, it's not just about complimenting her looks, although that's nice too. But here's the thing, compliments on appearance can be easy and expected, and often, they don't go very far. You must understand this. Women are wired to want more than just superficial admiration. They want to be recognized for their minds, their achievements, and the depth of their character. If you're a high-value man who understands the intricacies of attraction, you know that the way to a woman's heart isn't just through a flattering smile, but through genuine appreciation for who she is as a person. You need to compliment her intelligence, not just her body. This shows that you're truly engaged with her, that you see her as more than just eye candy, but as an equal, a partner with thoughts and ideas that matter. Imagine this. She shares a thought or an opinion that stands out, maybe something insightful or clever. Instead of falling back on the tired, "You're beautiful" routine, lean into her intellect. Say something like, "That's a brilliant perspective. I really admire how you think." This is powerful. Not only does it elevate her self-esteem, but it positions you as someone who values her mind just as much as you value her presence. You see, attraction doesn't come from just looking at her, it comes from seeing her, truly seeing her, her intelligence, her thoughts, her way of engaging with the world. By complimenting her intellect, you're not only acknowledging her as a woman, but as a high-value individual in her own right. It establishes you as a high-value man who respects the woman for the essence of who she is, not just her appearance. When you recognize her thoughts and ideas, you activate a deeper connection that sparks genuine attraction. Masculine energy isn't about flexing muscles or making shallow comments. It's about being strong in your ability to see and appreciate the full person in front of you. Don't make the mistake of reducing her to just her looks. Be the man who sees beyond the surface and recognizes the depth that a woman offers. A woman wants a man who sees her for all that she is, not just for how she looks in a dress. And when you do this, you don't just attract women, you spark a connection that's rooted in respect, admiration, and genuine interest. Remember, women want to be appreciated for their minds, their insights, and their passions. So, compliment her for being smart, clever, and insightful. When you do, you'll find that attraction flows effortlessly. 2. Show genuine interest in her passions. To truly captivate a woman's heart, one of the most powerful psychology tricks is to show genuine interest in her passions. Don't just settle for small talk or the usual compliments. Dig deeper. Get to know what makes her tick. What drives her? What fuels her passion? If you want to know how to fall in love with a woman on a deeper level, you have to make her feel seen and understood. This doesn't come from asking about the weather or discussing the latest movie. It comes from asking about her hobbies, career goals, dreams, and everything that lights her up. You must understand this. Women crave to be acknowledged not just for their looks or the roles they play in life, but for the unique passions that define them. This is where you separate yourself from every other man she's met. When you ask about what she loves, when you truly care about what makes her smile or keeps her up at night, it creates a bond that's authentic and unshakable. For instance, if she loves painting, Don't just nod along as if it's a casual hobby. Engage her by saying something like, "I've always admired people who can create art. What inspires your work?" This shows you're not only interested in the surface level, but that you genuinely care about the creative process behind her passion. It's not just about the painting itself, it's about understanding her drive, her energy, and her dedication. When you do this, you create a meaningful conversation that transcends superficiality and moves towards a deep emotional connection. And here's where the female psychology comes into play. Women are drawn to men who can engage with them on a deeper, more meaningful level. When you tap into the things she cares about, you activate a feeling of being understood and valued. This is not about giving her attention to simply win her over. It's about recognizing her as an individual, someone with depth and a life of her own. It's about showing her that you're not just interested in her as a potential partner, but as a person with dreams and passions worth exploring. Don't fall into the trap of focusing only on superficial topics or empty compliments. Be the man who shows curiosity about the things she holds dear. When she sees that you're genuinely interested in her world, whether it's her career, her personal growth, or her hobbies, you begin to create the foundation of a deep emotional connection. And this is where the magic happens. You make her feel valued for who she truly is, not just for how she looks. Be the high-value man who sees beyond the exterior. You must embrace the psychology tricks that allow you to connect with her on a level that goes far beyond the ordinary. You must show interest, ask the right questions, and listen, really listen. When you do, you'll find that the attraction will grow naturally because she will see you not just as someone who wants to date her, but as someone who values her thoughts, passions, and goals. Remember, building a lasting connection comes from being truly invested in her life. Female psychology shows us that the quickest way to a woman's heart isn't through empty flattery or a flashy gesture. It's through sincere interest in what makes her tick. Ask her about what she loves, and not only will you build a deeper connection, but you'll also be setting the stage for an attraction that could last a lifetime. If you want to truly connect with any woman, show genuine interest in her passions. Ask about what drives her, what excites her, and you'll create a deeper, meaningful bond. Now, if you're ready to be the high-value man who understands this powerful psychology trick, drop a comment right now. I connect deeply with her passions. Like this video, subscribe for more unshakable wisdom, and remember, true attraction starts with truly seeing her. 3. Be vulnerable, but not too vulnerable. To master the art of attraction and command the attention of women, there is one powerful principle you must embrace: vulnerability. It's not just a tactic, it's a display of emotional maturity and strength. But remember, there's a fine line. Don't fall into the trap of oversharing or being excessively vulnerable. Vulnerability, when wielded correctly, shows growth, authenticity, and confidence. It reveals your true self, but it must be balanced. Too much too soon can scare her away. This is where Stoic wisdom comes into play. The Old Stoic wisdom teaches us that true strength lies in emotional control. You must show that you've conquered your fears, not that you're still consumed by them. Women are drawn to men who have an iron mind, those who have faced challenges and emerged stronger, not those who remain vulnerable to every storm. Vulnerability should be a glimpse into your humanity, your triumphs over fears, your growth from struggles. Think about how you can share your journey without diving deep into painful details. I used to be incredibly shy, but I worked hard to overcome that fear. It's a part of who I am now, and I'm proud of it is a perfect example. That's real. That's strength. That's showing that you've mastered your life with the wisdom of Stoicism guiding you. You must never appear helpless. Always show that you've risen above your challenges. This is how to win. A woman is far more attracted to a man who embodies the Stoicism win, someone who has faced adversity head-on and emerged victorious with an iron mind. When you speak from this place of grounded emotional strength, you command respect and admiration. Acknowledge your vulnerabilities, but always emphasize your ability to overcome. Let your message be clear. You're not a victim of your emotions. You've mastered them. You must be the one in control. Be strong. Be decisive. Be authentic. But never too vulnerable, for that's a sign of weakness. not strength. In today's world, showing vulnerability the right way can set you apart. It's the difference between attracting her with your authenticity and driving her away with insecurity. So, make sure every word you say reflects your emotional intelligence, your ability to grow, and most importantly, your unwavering strength. The art of attraction is rooted in self mastery. Master your emotions, own your vulnerabilities, embrace the lessons of Stoicism, and let them guide you to victory in both your love life and your journey to becoming the best version of yourself. 4. Give her space to share. When it comes to attracting women and showcasing your high value masculine energy, many men fall into the trap of dominating the conversation. They talk about themselves, their achievements, and their interests, thinking that this will impress her. But let me tell you, it's actually a huge turnoff. If you want to stand out as a high value man and truly attract women, you've got to do something simple yet powerful: give her space to share. This doesn't just mean sitting back in silence while she talks. It means creating an environment where she feels safe and comfortable expressing herself. Women are drawn to men who show genuine curiosity about their thoughts, feelings, and experiences. You must understand that this is more than just listening. It's about showing real interest in who she is as a person. Imagine you're in a conversation, and instead of staring it back to you every few seconds, you take a step back and ask her about her experiences. For example, instead of launching into another story about your weekend golf game, try saying something like, "That's interesting. Tell me more about how you got into that." This simple phrase can work wonders. It signals to her that you're not just looking for an audience, but that you're actively engaged, invested, and keen on learning about her. It's the kind of behavior that lets her know you respect her individuality, which is a trait every high value man must embody. It's not just about your masculine energy, it's about using that energy to create a space where she feels valued and seen. Remember, attracting women isn't about overpowering them with your knowledge or accomplishments. It's about creating an authentic connection, and to do that, you must understand the value of giving her the floor. By allowing her to share her perspective, you're showing that you're a man of depth, one who listens without interrupting, and who values the thoughts of those around him. This is something that truly draws women in. That's how you tap into the power of your masculine energy. It's not about impressing her with what you know. It's about appreciating what she knows and being open to learning from her. You must also recognize that this isn't just a tactic. It's an integral part of who you are as a man of high value. When you give her space to share, it reflects your self-confidence and maturity. It tells her that you're comfortable enough with yourself to let her shine. You're not worried about competing for attention because you know that your masculine energy doesn't need to scream to be noticed. Instead, it draws her in naturally. So, don't make the mistake of thinking that showing off is the way to attract women. Be the kind of man who understands the importance of silence, the power of listening, and the art of making someone feel heard. When you do this, you'll realize that women find you irresistibly attractive. They crave the emotional depth and maturity that comes with a man who values what they have to say. By giving her space to share, you create an atmosphere where she feels safe, valued, and most importantly, attracted to you. That is what it means to be a high-value man, a man who understands that real attraction isn't just about how much you say, it's about how much you care about what she says. Don't just talk to her, talk with her, and you'll see the difference it makes in your connection. The secret isn't about pushing your agenda, it's about allowing hers to come to life, and in doing so, you'll attract women who appreciate your ability to listen and value your masculine energy. If you found this valuable, comment below, and share it with someone who could benefit from it. Don't forget to subscribe for more powerful insights. Comment to remember, I create space for genuine connection. Comment that below to affirm your commitment to truly listening and attracting with purpose. 5. Be playful, but not immature. If you want to attract women with the power of psychology tricks, here's one you can't afford to ignore. Be playful, but not immature. Women are irresistibly drawn to men who can make them laugh. Humor has an incredible ability to break the ice, ease tension, and create an emotional bond. But there's a crucial distinction you must understand. There's a fine line between playful and childish. That line is thin, but it's absolutely vital. If you cross it, you'll move from charming to cringeworthy in the blink of an eye. You must master the art of lighthearted humor. This means teasing her in a way that's fun, flirty, and engaging without being disrespectful or juvenile. Women love a man who can bring joy, make her smile, and keep the conversation light, but they can quickly lose interest if your humor feels forced, overdone, or, worse yet, immature. It's about creating an atmosphere where both of you feel relaxed, engaged, and excited. It's about knowing when to push the boundaries and when to pull back. This is a crucial piece of female psychology. Women are attracted to men who understand how to strike the perfect balance between humor and respect. Let's break this down. Imagine you're in a conversation about a common interest. Maybe it's a shared hobby or something you both enjoy doing. Here's where the playful, flirty psychology tricks come into play. You could say something like, "I think I might actually be better at this than you, but don't worry, I'll let you catch up." This kind of playful banter not only keeps the atmosphere light, but also adds an element of challenge and intrigue. It's fun, it's teasing, and it subtly engages her mind while still keeping things relaxed and playful. But remember, don't make the mistake of taking it too far. There's a huge difference between being fun and creating an environment where she feels like she's dealing with a child. Playfulness should never be about putting her down or making her feel uncomfortable. It's about creating an energy that's magnetic and inviting. You must ensure that the tone stays flirty, not mean-spirited. It's all about how you deliver it. If you can make her laugh and feel comfortable at the same time, you'll tap into one of the most effective psychology tricks that can make her fall for you. Now, don't think this is just about jokes or witty lines. It's a way of being. A man who can infuse his interactions with playful energy is seen as confident and relaxed. He's not overly serious or self-conscious. Instead, he's someone who knows how to enjoy life and bring others into that joy. This is a powerful element of how to fall in love with someone. When she can sense your ease, your ability to make her laugh, and your willingness to keep things fun, she'll feel a connection that's hard to resist. The key here is to make sure that your playful side doesn't come across as forced or too eager. Women can sense when humor is used as a defense mechanism or when it's masking insecurity. So, you must be genuine. If you are naturally funny and have a lighthearted approach to life, it will come through. And if you're confident in your masculinity, your playfulness will be seen as charming, not desperate. Ultimately, your playful banter isn't just about making her laugh. It's about creating a bond. You're engaging her mind and emotions in a way that is fun, attractive, and compelling. You must show her that you can laugh, but you can also be serious when needed. This combination of humor and maturity is what creates a magnetic pull, the kind that draws women to you. In short, mastering the art of being playful without slipping into childishness is a psychology trick that will elevate your ability to connect with women. It's all about creating an atmosphere where she can relax, laugh, and be herself. Be playful, but don't cross the line. Don't make the mistake of trying too hard. Keep the humor light and respectful, and you'll unlock a powerful tool for attraction. This is the magic behind how to fall in love with you. It's the energy you give off, the playful vibe that invites her in, making her want to know more. You must embody this balance if you truly want to attract women and make a lasting impression. 6. Express confidence, not arrogance. Confidence is one of the most magnetic traits a man can possess. It speaks volumes without uttering a word, and it captures the attention of those around you. However, there is a fine line between confidence and arrogance, and you must understand it if you want to wield this power correctly. Confidence is rooted in inner security. It's the ability to stand tall in your own worth, knowing who you are and where you're headed. It is the expression of self-assuredness that doesn't require validation from others. Arrogance, on the other hand, is the desperate, insecure attempt to elevate yourself by putting others down. It's the need to prove something, to show off. That's a flaw, not a strength. Let's break it down. Confidence is about saying, "I'm excited about where I'm going in life, and I trust my path." It's about showing the world that you have clarity, purpose, and determination. Arrogance? It's when you say, "I know I'm better than everyone else." Arrogance is insecurity disguised as superiority. The great Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." That's the essence of true confidence. The Old Stoic wisdom teaches us that the best form of self assurance comes from controlling your mind, not flaunting your achievements. That iron mind, the ability to maintain calmness and strength in all circumstances, is what attracts true admiration. Men who master Stoicism win. They don't need to shout their success from the rooftops. They let their actions and self respect do the talking. Understand that real confidence doesn't come from boasting or belittling others. It comes from the understanding that you don't need to prove anything. You must also remember that confidence isn't just a one time act. It's a consistent display of self assuredness in everything you do. It's in the way you walk, talk, and interact with others. It's in the way you handle challenges with a calm mind and an unwavering belief in your own abilities. Like the Stoics taught us, control your emotions, focus on your actions, and never be disturbed by what is beyond your control. A person with true confidence exudes the kind of quiet strength that draws people in without saying a word. Confidence is the calm in the storm, the certainty in chaos. It doesn't need validation from anyone. It's the foundation of a man who knows his worth and acts on it. Let go of arrogance. Let go of the need to be superior to others. Instead, cultivate an iron mind and let your confidence shine through in everything you do. Confidence is your inner strength, and it will carry you to victory. Stoicism teaches us that by mastering our thoughts and emotions, we develop that inner peace and self assurance that everyone around you will notice. So, be the man who moves through life with unshakable confidence. That is the power that draws people to you. That is the true mark of strength. Don't just speak with authority, live with it. Your mind is the key. Your confidence, backed by Stoic wisdom, will guide you to success. If you're ready to unleash true power and attraction, here's your mantra: confidence is my superpower, and I don't need to prove anything to anyone. Drop that in the comments right now if you're ready to embody it. Like this video, subscribe for more unshakable wisdom, and remember, confidence speaks louder than words. 7. Make her feel special. If you want to truly attract women and establish yourself as a high-value man, you must focus on one thing that will undoubtedly capture her attention and admiration, making her feel special. But don't just offer up some shallow or cliched compliments that anyone could say. No, this is about making her feel like she is genuinely one of a kind. It's not about saying the usual, "You're so beautiful" or "You're amazing." Anyone can say those words, but only a high-value man can take the time to truly see the person in front of him and highlight what makes her unique in a meaningful way. To do this effectively, you have to engage with her on a deeper level, paying attention to the little things that make her stand out from the crowd. It could be the way she laughs effortlessly, the way her face lights up when she talks about her passions, or the way she carries herself with grace and confidence. These are the subtle qualities that will set her apart. A man with true masculine energy knows that it's these personalized details that are the key to forging a genuine connection. Recognizing and acknowledging these things doesn't just make her feel good, it makes her feel seen and understood. And that's a rare and powerful thing. For example, instead of the typical, "You look beautiful tonight," say something like, "You have this incredible way of making everyone around you feel comfortable. It's such a rare gift, and it's something I really admire about you." This kind of compliment doesn't just scratch the surface, it digs deeper into what makes her who she is, not just how she looks. The difference is night and day. The first approach is basic, easy, and forgettable. But the second? It's specific, thoughtful, and memorable. By highlighting her ability to put others at ease, you're showing her that you recognize her value beyond just her physical appearance, and that's something every woman craves. But here's the thing, you must always be authentic. Don't fake it. Women can spot insincerity from a mile away. If you want to attract women and keep her attention, your compliments must be genuine and reflect your true admiration for her as a person. A high-value man knows that a woman will appreciate sincerity over flattery any day of the week. It's not about throwing out empty words. It's about saying things that genuinely reflect what makes her unique. Don't shy away from giving her a compliment that's deeply personal, because when you show her that you truly see her for who she is, you are tapping into her deepest desires for connection and admiration. When you focus on making her feel special in this way, you are not only nurturing her attraction to you, but also amplifying your own masculine energy. A high value man doesn't rely on superficial tactics to get a woman's attention. He knows that the most powerful way to attract women is to make them feel valued and understood. By celebrating her individuality, you build a foundation of trust and admiration that will set you apart from the rest. Remember, it's not about telling her she's just beautiful, it's about showing her that she's remarkable. So, take the time to notice the small things. Compliment her on what makes her stand out and give her the recognition she deserves. As a high value man, this will naturally increase her attraction to you, and you'll find that the connection between you becomes deeper and more meaningful. Keep your compliments specific, sincere, and focused on who she is as a person, not just her appearance. When you do this, you're embracing your masculine energy and showing her that you are someone worth getting to know. Making her feel special isn't just a strategy, it's a way to truly connect, and that's the key to attracting the kind of woman you desire. 8. Use deep, reflective questions. When you're trying to attract women and build a meaningful connection, it's crucial to go beyond the surface level conversations that most people default to. So, don't fall into the trap of asking her the same old boring questions like, "What do you do for work?" These types of questions are safe, yes, but they're also shallow. They don't spark any real emotion or connection. If you want to get her attention and stand out, you need to ask deep, reflective questions that touch on her core, questions that reveal who she really is. These are the kinds of psychology tricks that tap into female psychology and show her you're not just interested in her looks or her job title. No, you're interested in her. Now, before we go any further, let's make one thing clear. When I say deep, reflective questions, I mean questions that force her to think, not questions that put her on the defensive or make her feel interrogated. It's about opening doors to profound conversations, questions that will invite her to reveal her values, her beliefs, and her life experiences. This kind of connection? It doesn't happen with "What's your favorite color?" or "Where did you grow up?" Those are just facts. They don't make her feel seen. So, what do you ask? You could ask, "What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?" This simple but profound question does so much more than just get a story out of her. It shows that you're interested in her life journey. What advice shaped her? What wisdom does she carry with her? That's deep stuff. It opens up a space for her to reveal her personal history, her thought process, and what she values most in life. When she answers, she's sharing something intimate. This is how you invite intimacy into the conversation. It's these kinds of questions that are foundational in the art of building real connection. You could also ask, "What do you value most in life?" Or "What's something you're passionate about that you feel the world doesn't understand?" These questions go straight to the heart of who she is, diving into her personal convictions and desires. They challenge her to reflect, to articulate her innermost beliefs. And when you listen, really listen to her answers, you're demonstrating not only that you care, but that you have the emotional intelligence and maturity to handle a deeper conversation. That's attractive. These are not questions designed to fill awkward silences or pass the time. No, these are questions that create space for vulnerability and honesty. A woman doesn't want to be with a man who can't connect on a deeper level. She wants someone who knows how to speak to her soul, not just her surface. You have to show her that you understand the power of real conversation. It's these types of meaningful exchanges that allow you to understand how to fall in love, not just in a romantic sense, but in the sense of truly appreciating and understanding someone for who they really are. And here's the key part. You must actively listen to her responses. Don't just wait for your turn to speak. Engage with what she says. Show curiosity. Make her feel heard. When you ask deep questions and then take the time to digest and respond thoughtfully, you'll build rapport and a deeper connection that goes beyond what's skin deep. That's how you go from small talk to something real and valuable. Think about this. Have you ever had a conversation with someone that left you feeling understood in a way that was almost magical? That's what deep, reflective questions can do. They create those magical moments where everything feels aligned and the connection between two people feels real. When you ask these kinds of questions, you're inviting her into a space where she can be vulnerable and open, and in return, she'll see you as someone who is different from the rest. You'll be that high-value man who knows how to truly connect with her on a deeper level. If you want to attract women and stand out from the pack, you must move past superficiality. You must ask questions that spark meaningful dialogue. It's not about being mysterious. It's about being intentional in your curiosity. Make her feel important, make her feel understood, and make her feel like you see her for more than just her appearance. When you do this, you'll see the connection grow, and that's how you tap into her deepest emotions. In the end, this is all about female psychology. It's about knowing that women crave meaningful, soul-nourishing conversations. When you master the art of asking deep, reflective questions, you're giving her the space to open up, to share what matters most to her. That, in turn, makes her feel closer to you. And that's how you truly connect, build attraction, and ultimately become the kind of man who knows exactly how to make a woman fall for him. The psychology tricks are simple but powerful. Don't settle for the surface, go deep. The rewards will be worth it. 9. Use the power of silence. Mastering the art of silence is one of the most powerful psychological tools you can use in your interactions with women. Don't fill every moment with words. Instead, let the silence speak volumes. When you embrace the quiet, you are sending a message of calm assurance. You show her that you're comfortable in your own skin and that your presence alone is enough. Silence isn't awkward, it's magnetic. Think about it. How many times have you been left wanting more after an engaging conversation, only to have someone rush in with more words, breaking the flow? Don't make that mistake. Silence creates space for tension and anticipation, and as the Old Stoic wisdom says, the more you are in tune with silence, the more you understand the value of stillness in a world filled with noise. In those quiet moments, you show mastery. You show emotional control. This is where your iron mind comes into play. You don't need to talk to impress her. You need to be strong, be composed, be the man who knows when words are unnecessary. By mastering silence, you also show respect for her thoughts and feelings, allowing her time to process the conversation, leaving her intrigued, attracted, and wanting more. It's not about filling the air with words. It's about letting her feel the weight of your presence. In the absence of noise, she becomes attuned to your confidence and composure. Imagine this. After a meaningful exchange, you don't need to overcompensate with endless chatter. Instead, let the power of a simple smile, a knowing glance, or an easy moment of eye contact settle into the air. You'll notice how she responds differently to your presence. She won't feel the need to rush to fill the space either, because she'll recognize that the bond you've just created through that silence is more profound than any words could convey. This is where the magic happens. What you must understand is that silence can create a deeper connection than even the most polished conversation. As the great philosopher Lao Tzu said, silence is a source of great strength. When you understand the art of being present without speaking, you will tap into an unstoppable source of attraction. You must realize that this isn't just about making her attracted to you in the moment, it's about building an air of mystery and intrigue. You leave her wondering what else lies beneath the surface. This is Old Stoic wisdom in action. The Stoics taught us that control over our thoughts, emotions, and actions is the key to mastering life. By applying Stoicism in your interactions, you don't need to say everything to be heard. Sometimes, letting your silence speak volumes will convey everything you want her to know. Your power doesn't lie in filling the silence. It lies in choosing when to remain still, and in that stillness, you'll find your strength. Silence demonstrates emotional discipline. It proves that you are not rattled by the need to fill every moment with sound. Let's be clear, silence isn't about being passive or withdrawing. It's a strategic use of presence. It's about displaying the strength of your iron mind, remaining unaffected, yet fully engaged. It's about making her feel like the conversation you're having is profound enough to linger in the air, without needing any more words. Let's break this down further. After you've had a powerful conversation, let the silence do its work. That quiet moment allows the connection to deepen, giving her space to reflect on the meaningful exchange you've just shared. A confident man knows when to speak and when to let the silence do the talking. Remember, true power comes from inner control and the mastery of stillness. You must cultivate this sense of calm and confidence in every interaction. This is the true mark of a man who understands that real attraction is not about saying the right words. It's about knowing when the right moment is to let the silence speak for you. With this in mind, embrace the stillness, use it to your advantage, and watch as she becomes captivated by your presence. Silence, after all, is not empty, it's full of potential. It's a moment to let everything sink in and to allow her to truly feel the depth of the connection. Silence is your secret weapon. Use it wisely and watch as your influence grows. 10. Show respect, not just for her, but for others. Respect is the foundation of true attraction, and it's not just about how you treat her, it's about how you treat everyone around you. As a high-value man, your ability to show respect, whether it's to a stranger, a colleague, or the waiter serving your meal, speaks volumes about your character. Don't just focus on impressing her. Be the type of person who elevates every interaction, no matter how small. A simple gesture, like holding the door open for someone or actively listening when someone speaks, makes a world of difference. When she sees that you treat others with kindness and dignity, she'll notice. And that's when the attraction begins to spark. But it's not just about being polite. It's about genuinely valuing and respecting people, regardless of their status or role in your life. A high-value man understands that the way he treats others is a direct reflection of his masculinity and integrity. This respect, this consistent display of strong, masculine energy, is what draws her in. Don't forget, true respect isn't about saying nice things to get her attention. It's about demonstrating your character in every moment, even when no one is watching. The key is to show her, through your actions, that you respect her, but you also respect yourself and everyone else. That is the type of energy you must embody if you want to attract women who value a strong, confident, and respectful man. Be the man who doesn't need to flaunt his worth because it's evident in the way you treat people, from the highest to the lowest. So remember this: when you show respect for everyone, she'll see you as the kind of man who deserves respect, admiration, and her attention. Be the man whose masculine energy speaks louder than words. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you found these psychology tricks useful and insightful. Remember, building attraction is more about connecting on a deeper level than trying to impress. The power lies in your words, your energy, and the way you make others feel. So, as you step into these techniques, always keep respect and authenticity at the forefront. The right words can spark a true connection, and that's what really matters. Now, it's your turn. Which phrase or psychological trick are you most excited to try? Drop your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear how these work for you. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on building meaningful relationships with everyone around you. Keep improving, and remember, attraction starts with a great conversation. Catch you next time.